Now, within the next 20 minutes, I'm going to take you through each of these amazing tools, and the power of content creation, as we know, is quite stunning. I'm going to use AI here to actually create a visual that can describe exactly what we're talking about when it comes to content creation. What is content creation? Let me just generate that visual again for you. Now, content creation comes under the following things. I quite like this style here. Let's go with that. You have an idea, and that idea needs to be engaging enough with the audience, okay? And how that idea becomes engaging is by strategically planning what happens, okay? From there, you go to the media production, and then you get your brand visibility, okay? These are the pillars that are required, and there's no set order to do this either. You can have enough audience engagement that the audience tells you what content or media to produce next. Or because your brand visibility is a bit low, even then the market can tell you by looking at your competitors what next video to produce. This is essentially how content creation works on a fundamental level, but how can we bring artificial intelligence into the mix? Well, we can use things like Opus Clip. It's essentially an AI-powered video editing tool, and this can take basically 1 hour clips into 30-second shorts for your brand. All right. We have Opus here, and as you can see, this is what it does. 1 long video, 10 viral clips, create 10 times faster. These are tools that already exist, guys, and if you're not already using them, then clearly you're going to be left behind. The AI actually goes and finds highlights and special things from your clips and your videos to actually create viral content. It puts captions and subtitles on your videos for you, and it can automatically reframe the scene to ensure that everything's working for you. And as I said, it's all working on your brand, because it's actually templated to your brand. You set it up. You can have your font style, your colors, your logo ready to go with the full intro and outro at a moment's notice for every single video that goes out onto your brand's platforms. This kind of thing is super time consuming if you try to do it manually, or if you try to outsource it, it can cost you an arm and a leg. But if you go to the pricing section here, as you can see, they actually have a limited time 50% off deal on their Pro plan at the moment, which is the one I would personally recommend, not just because it's the most expensive, but simply because it is the most value for money. $14.50 USD a month, and you get 3,600 credits per year. 1 credit equals 1 minute of usage in terms of videos. And here's what you get in return for your money. You get an AI B-roll, input from 10 sources, and you can export to Premiere and DaVinci Resolve if that makes sense to you. If it doesn't, that's fine. Maybe you should consider outsourcing the project anyway. Cool. Once you've signed into your account, you'll see something like this. Now, as you can see, I use this quite a lot. Okay, we've got a lot of things happening here, and we have even more content that's going to be posted onto here very, very soon. But it's very as easy as copy and pasting a YouTube video link that's your own. Please make sure it's your own content, or you have permission to use that content, or it's royalty free, or whatever. You can drop a Zoom link, right? From a meeting. You could drop a Twitch link if you watch Twitch TV. You could drop any kind of link you like, or you can upload your own videos or connect to your Google Drive. And once you have done that, in my case, I'm going to go to my YouTube channel, and I'm going to find one video that I particularly like. It's going to be one of my long form ones, because then we can make more sense of it. Let's probably take, say, something like create your AI sales agent fast. Let's do this. This is one of my first videos that I actually made, and it's not the best in quality, but it will showcase point in questions. We're going to paste this link into here, and it's automatically grabbing that YouTube video and it's downloading it behind the scenes. And then what it's going to do is it's going to allow us to do a few things. We can select the genre here. This is going to be a how-to video. And I want the clip length to be not 30 seconds, but 30 to 60 seconds, because I like a bit of long form sometimes as well. You know, it keeps the audience engaged a little bit longer. And we can filter by some keywords here. So I can do AI, phone agent, and sales maybe. And we can choose the processing time frame. So I think in the first part of the video doesn't really make that much sense. So we'll do like maybe 50 seconds in to save us some credits there. And maybe we can go 27, maybe 26. I go 26 minutes and 40, just for argument's sake. As you can see, I already have a brand template here. Once the video is generated, I can show you how to edit the brand template. So once we've done this here, and we've set all the keywords, and we have the time frame of how long, or the duration of the video that it needs to cut or clip for us, we press this button and we wait. And as you can see, it'll take 8 minutes for this to complete. So we'll come back to this after 8 minutes. what I'm actually using to create this presentation and write on here so nicely is I'm using something called Napkin AI. This is a brand new tool that's just released recently, and it can do quite a few things. It can create an entire presentation for you or visualization based off one simple prompt like so. And it can actually write the content for you, or you can go ahead and write your own content. And then whenever you hover over these, I'll just let it complete. And whenever you hover over these options here, or these paragraphs, you can just click that and it can generate a visual based off what you have written, which is really, really cool and unique. And you can choose from a bunch of different templates and different designs and different formats, and whatever one suits your particular brand or your particular style, you can apply to this. And it's really, really gorgeous. As you can see, I just discovered this tool a few days ago and I really can't get enough of it. So yeah, if you want to check out Napkin AI, we can check that out at napkin.ai. And there's no affiliate link here because it's such a good tool that you guys should just be using it. All right, cool. Okay, so the video is now complete. We can click on this and we can have a look and see what it's created. Based off our 27-minute video, we have got about 13 clips. Oh, that's not bad, guys. Like, considering, it didn't really take us much time to do this, and most of the time was spent, with the AI doing most of the tasks. So you can see the potential here is quite insane. So let's just watch
Fantastic, James. This is David
this one
from
here.
Tech AI. We met at the QLD AI Hub Summit where you had a chat with our CEO, Hamish. I believe you two discussed how AI could be used in your HR and sales departments at James Investments Ltd. Is that right?
Yeah. We had a bit of a conversation about that, mate. Yeah, the thing is, like, although I was quite, impressed by what he does and what you guys do, I just don't really have the foundational knowledge really to even understand if I need AI in my business. You know what I mean?
Sure thing, James. Let's start with the basics. In your HR department, AI could help automate tasks like screening resumes or scheduling interviews. In sales, it could analyze customer data to predict trends and improve targeting. Does that make sense?
Yes and no. Like, I mean, maybe my business is too small, maybe, for that at the moment.
Fantastic, James.
That's actually a really good video to showcase because it leaves the audience on a bit of a cliffhanger, and they would love to know what happens in the next conversation. And 9 times out of 10, they'll go through your profile looking for that in part 2 of that video in particular. So that's another gold mine of a strategy that I've just given for free for people to use as their content strategy going into 2025. Awesome. Now, what if you want to edit this and you want to create your own brand template and all those kind of things? Well, we can press the scissors button as I just did, and we can do a few things here. So we have a template. We can do some settings. So we can have it set to just be for shorts and for TikTok size, so phones mainly. We can have it for Facebook posts, LinkedIn, or for Instagram posts, or we can have it for YouTube at a 16:9 ratio. We can actually add it to automatically apply these kind of layouts or for you, depending on what you think suits best for your brand. And then you can apply things accordingly. And of course, in terms of the captions, you can set presets here if you like, but personally I've gone for a custom selection here, where I like to go for 3 captions on auto, and my animation is bounce with this particular color scheme, and this is my particular font for my brand in this case. And in terms of the AI words highlighter as well, you can select your own colors here that will suit well for your brand, and the logo you can add here as well and delete as you like. So as you can see, it's quite easy to get set up and running, and if anything's wrong in the captions, you can come here and just rewrite things as and when required. You can do things like add transitions, add AI powered voiceover here as well. You can generate B-roll too using AI now. You can upload your own assets, use copyright free music, and also use AI to enhance the video too, enhancing the speech, maybe to remove the background sound or to remove words like and most of my editing team really hate doing, but AI can do it for me automatically. It can remove the silences and the pauses from the video that may seem like it's not as engaging. I did that on purpose. And then the auto censoring as well. If you're like me sometimes and your tongue is a bit trigger happy when it comes to using swear words, you can use an auto censor feature to automatically beep those out and keep it kid friendly. So yeah, this is a really great example of how content generation and creation can now be done at a really rapid pace, which means you can create content and post it much faster than ever before. And it's all thanks to AI. So we've created a nice visual here that can understand or make us understand what's going on here. I hope this all makes sense to you. Now let's move on to customer service side of things. How can we use AI in sales and customer service? Well, there's a number of ways. My favorite way though is using something called AI phone agents. As it's something we've extensively talked about last year to the community of Split Spaces, but AI phone agents essentially, guys, is revolutionary. It can take up to 1,000 calls, right, per minute inbound, right, depending on the plan that you're on with your provider. And outbound wise, it can make probably up to 200 calls a minute outbound. And again, that's plan depending. When you look at it in that sense, these things are really powerful. And when it comes to customer service, does your business have to stop after 5 p.m.? Guys, I really don't think so anymore, because these phone agents can work when your business is closed and at least take general inquiries or answer very basic questions that your team is answering all day, every day over the phone anyway, when their times could be better utilized focusing on deals that actually matter, more important fish to fry, as they say. Cool. Let's learn how we can create a customer service-based AI phone agent. I'm going to go to new agent here and I'm going to call this Paul's Plumbing. Okay. And we'll select the accent language. I think English is going to be fine in this case. Any additional languages that we might want to add in here, because this is multilingual, of course. The other caveat I should say with this is that although large language models are multilingual, having this here as an additional step will ensure that it will definitely pick up those other languages, right? Hello, this is Paul's Plumbing. Okay, cool. And you are Paul, the owner of Paul's Plumbing. Your job is to book jobs in for people's problems. Nice and simple. Cool. I'm going to select 2.0 Flash. I know 1.5 is the fastest, but 2.0 is the most modern one in terms of Gemini, and it's free, which is fantastic. We'll leave all of this as standard, and we can add a knowledge base here as well. We can create a document from a website, or we can upload a PDF or anything like that. Anything you need, we can create a knowledge base for, and then it can use that as part of the call. And everything else should be okay here. We'll hit save just to be on the safe side, and we'll quickly select a new voice. And I'm going to select Jarvis, just the output format here. This will increase of your agent. If you want it to be more crisp, and you can do that. It will come at a cost though. And if you feel like it's not pronouncing things correctly, this is another beauty about using 11 Labs. You can add your own dictionaries or custom dictionaries so it can nail the pronunciations. Bear in mind, it only does work with the Turbo V2 model of this system. Okay, cool. I know this is very technical, but it's designed to just showcase what is going on in the system. Now we have this amazing widget here that we can use, but I'm just going to press test AI agent here and we can start having a conversation with it right away.
Hello, this is Paul's Plumbing. I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. How can I help you today? Are you looking to book a job, or do you have a question about our services?
Paul, I am seriously needing your help, mate. I have a sink. It's completely clogged and I could go for a swim in it if it was big enough. You know what I mean?
I understand a clogged sink can be a real pain. I can definitely help you with that. Is it just one sink that's clogged, or are you experiencing issues with other drains in your home as well?
It could be affecting multiple things. I don't know. I just need someone out here as soon as possible, I guess.
Okay, I hear you. To get someone out to you as soon as possible, can you give me your address and a good contact number?
Cool. You guys get the idea, right? That's really, really cool. And the potential there is quite insane as well, because you can just literally embed these onto your SharePoints, onto your 365 homepages, or like your intranet systems that you already have set up in your business. And you can just have this little button here that's connected to every single part of your business documentation. And this can also work offline as well. I just want to make that absolutely clear. 11 Labs gives you the option to choose multiple different large language models, and you can choose to have your own custom as well, which means that you can use offline AI to make this work as well. And the only thing that will be happening is the data will be getting sent to 11 Labs, yes, but not the entire conversation, because you're using offline AI for that and they don't have any record of that, if that makes sense. You do as the user, but 11 Labs cannot access that information. It's all done on an enterprise level security grade, guys. And this is really the coolest thing that I feel can really transform businesses from today. Document management. Now, how do we do this in the quickest and easiest way possible? And if you're a business, right, you have a lot of sensitive information, right? Or data, as I said. This cannot go into anyone else's hands, right? This is very important. How do we do this? We implement a system called Open Web UI. And Open Web UI it's ChatGPT, but offline. And it works 100% on your computer, on your systems only, nowhere else. It's seriously an amazing tool. And we'll cut to a few things now and we can show you how you can use open web UI and offline AI models to actually keep track of your documents and do really amazing things with them. Cool. We've just showcased how we can use tools like 11 Labs to create AI phone agents at a moment's notice to automate customer service using AI. But how can we use it for administration purposes? And specifically, how can we use it for document management and sensitive information? Of course, if you're a business, this is a big issue right now, okay? Because there's many tools right now that are available online and they look great on the surface, but you don't really know what's happening with your data behind the scenes because you're putting your blind faith into these tools because it's AI, right? What harm could it do? Well, it could actually do more better. It could do more bad than good, unfortunately. And that is me saying that with over 6 years being in the AI industry. What is Open Web UI? Well, in their words, it's an extensible, feature-rich, and user-friendly self-hosted AI platform designed to operate entirely offline. English, please, Hamish? Okay, great. It's ChatGPT, but it works completely offline. It uses things like Ollama and OpenAI compatible APIs, which means anything that works with OpenAI can work with this system as well. You can use online models or offline models, depending on your use case. Okay, let's have a look at how we can use AI for our document processing and management purposes. Okay, cool. I have this file, okay, and I'm going to give it to AI to see what it can do with it. Can you summarize great English without condescending and without missing any vital point? Okay. Now I'm taking this file, I'm just going to drag it in here, and I'm asking it to summarize this in 5th grade English without condescending and without missing any vital points. So it's going to go ahead and do that for me now. Perfect. Classic example there, it just went through all 15 pages and it actually grabbed the information that was correct to me. And it's showing you the chunks that it actually used and how well the relevant score was compared to the data and the question involved. Very cool stuff here, guys. Like, I really can't stress this enough. This is really amazing. And again, it can work 100% offline if you wanted it to. And this is, again, shameless plug, but this is a tool and a service that we're actually offering to free for our customers at the moment. That seems enticing to you and might actually benefit your business in a major way. We'd love to hear about it. If you want, definitely reach out to us at atechds.com. And we will be more than happy to check out any projects that you may have, or if you would like to use Open Web UI for your own business. Now, as you can see here as well, my website is actually a really good example of how you can use like AI phone agents and things like that in your business to drive more engagement and traffic to your existing websites. Because with this little button here, I can just click that. And now I'm first in the queue, as it's telling me, and I can just press allow. And all of a sudden, I'm having a conversation.
Thank you for calling ATech AI. You're speaking with Hamish.
I'm having a conversation with myself. So it's very interesting that how that works out. Hey, Hamish, I'm actually just recording a video here, actually, my friend, on how we can use AI for customer service and administration, marketing, and content creation, that kind of stuff. Do you have any opinions on that?
Hey there, that sounds like a fascinating project. AI can really streamline customer service, automate admin tasks, and even enhance marketing and content creation. What specific challenges are you hoping to address with AI in those areas?
My man, I'm really just, again, as I said, content creation, right, is a big one. And in terms of video editing, right, is a really big one. So we showed off tools like Opus Clip that can, which is the AI powered video editing tools, can turn like, 1 hour clips into like, 30-second shorts. What are your thoughts on that?
Absolutely. Tools like Opus Clip are game changers for video editing. They save time and help create engaging content quickly. Have you considered how ATech AI could support your content creation efforts or help you implement similar solutions? A quick chat with Neil might uncover some tailored strategies for you.
That's very fascinating you say that. Okay, cool. We also covered things like how we can use tools like Vappy and 11 Labs and Synthflow to actually create really amazing sounding AI phone agents that almost sound as real as I do, because you sound just like me for some reason.
That's awesome. AI phone agents are definitely on the cutting edge and can enhance customer interactions significantly. It sounds like you're diving deep into some innovative solutions. What do you hope to achieve by incorporating these AI tools into your business?
Again, we're just doing it for a seminar session here, my man. And the third thing we talked about was how we can use AI for document processing on an offline basis. Do you know much about the offline space at the moment, Hamish?
I do. Offline AI solutions can be incredibly useful for document processing, especially for businesses that need to manage sensitive data without relying on cloud services. It sounds like you're covering a lot of ground in your seminar. Would you be interested in exploring some specific offline AI solutions with Neil? He could provide valuable insights tailored to your needs.
Well, this is the thing, right? What if I'm a person that, I really found a lot of value from the session that Hamish is doing, but I want to learn more and I want to dive deeper into the processes. How would I go about doing that? Can I just book in a strategy call or something like that, or how does it work?
Absolutely. You can definitely book a quick 15-minute strategy call with Neil. He'll help you dive deeper into the processes and tailor solutions for your needs. When would you like to set up that chat? Our calendar is filling up fast.
I'm sure it is, mate. But look, I think I'll think about it for now, but I just really wanted to get your opinion on these kind of tools that I'm advocating for my audience here. So from your point of view, do you think the tools that I am showcasing to the audience right now, these are tools that are almost slowly becoming an industry standard?
Definitely. The tools you're showcasing are at the forefront of the AI industry and are transforming how businesses operate. As more companies recognize their potential, these tools will likely become standard practice. It's great that you're sharing this knowledge with your audience. If you ever want to explore how ATech AI can fit into that landscape, feel free to reach out.
Cool. Yeah, no, absolutely, man. We'll definitely keep that in mind. Cool. Awesome.
No worries at all. I'm glad we could chat. If you have any more questions or want to explore further, don't hesitate to reach out. Have a great day.
Fantastic. Thanks, man. Practical demonstration on how AI can be used on a website. Very, very, very much. If you are interested in learning more, as AI Hamish said, reach out to atechds.com and we'll definitely see you up. But yeah, I think that is it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed the session. And of course, we will send this out to you as and when required. But for now, my name was Hamish, and continue watching the Split Spaces TechVerge Preview Event. Coming up, we have some amazing speakers and sessions coming up after me. Do stick around for that. And hope you're all enjoying fun. Okay.